supremacists beating up Jews. Oh, not those? No, not that. That's definitely the face of white supremacy. No, hold on a second. That's the face of white supremacy, I imagine, right? It's definitely got to be. No, that's weird. It's scourge. Boy, better do something about this scourge. Scourge. Let's go to the shoe store real fast.
Never party son?
I'm gonna drop your bright ass. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's so many things wrong with this video. Holy shit, I'm gonna drop your bright ass.
These people are on the clock.
Okay, well that sounds like a attempted murder, right? I mean, don't you think of it?
Most of these people are on the clock.
I'm gonna give you an abortion. I don't know. Are you licensed to give abortions here at the Foot Locker? Excuse me, man. I know it looks like a Planned Parenthood in here, but I think it's a fucking Nike store. I identify as an abortionist. I'm going to drop your bright ass. Holy shit. That's seems like a... Look at this little kid watching this, man. Fucking hell. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no. Oh, God. Gotta do fucking poison.
White supremacists, I did mine on.
Yeah, that's definitely the problem. Yeah, the neighbor's definitely going to see that, man. We got to do something about that white supremacists. Fuck, man, that poor kid. The poor kid in that woman. This poor kid out here. The poor kid that's going to have to clean up this fucking mess over here.
This dude's wearing a mask. Watch him. He's wearing a mask.
I mean, come on, man. Come on. It's definitely, I mean, the white people made that.
He was going in there to attack me, and I'm out here. I'm not going in.
And so we played that video the other day where you got the CVSs are leaving Oakland, the In-N-Outs are leaving Oakland, the Walmarts are leaving Oakland, Denny, everything's leaving Oakland, right? And then all the race creators who run Oakland go, hey, fucking white people! Fucking white people! It's your fault, white people! White, I can't believe CVS is going to leave us here. Well, yeah, yeah. No place is putting up with it. I'm shocked there's a fucking Apple store here, to be honest with you. My favorite part's when Zib's over here. Why are you hiding? I like how he's hiding his face. You don't need to hide your face. I'll do that for you, bro. Where the fuck's that video at? So here he is. I don't think any of those funds are even going to work. But this is my favorite part. Look at this.
Here we go. Look at the troop coming in.
There you go.
Here we go.
I mean, I mean, he's double parked. Can you at least give him a ticket? No, man, come on, he's black. No. Well, how do you know he's black? It's weird. It's weird how that works. Well, we're on the lookout for an attempted murder of an Apple store. Okay, but
more coming in.
I mean, come on. What do you want us to do? Well,
after hours.
No.
They should already be reporting to work.
You're looking for the motherfucking phantom over here. It's weird. It's not weird. It's fucking stupid. And the Democrats and Joe Biden and the policies, they're there to give you AIDS. They're there to make your fucking McDonald's $20. $20 for a shitty Big Mac, boys. Again, don't eat Big Macs, right? Take lean and don't eat Big Macs. Go to the store, buy some 90-10 Buffalo beef patties, make it yourself at home, save yourself some money, save yourself some fucking poison. Right? Trying to lose weight, don't eat this shit over here. That shit's all poison. And then
look at them rolling.
Control some of them hungers. Get that blood control. Get your blood sugar.
Look at them rolling.
Thank you so much, Brickhouse. So, no, everything's dumb. Everything's dumb on purpose. You got a whole bunch of white supremacists robbing places, except they look like they're black to me. And they don't want you to notice it because that's what we're in right now. Everything is fucking stupid. Black people are beating up and killing other black people. Black people are the biggest threat to black people and Asians. Somebody needs to explain it to me. I can't explain it to you. I don't know. But Asians are being... Oh, what the fuck is going on between Asians and black? I'm not Asian and I'm not black, so I'm not allowed to go to any of these meetings. But holy fuck. They say the border's not open, and then they say the border is open. The border is Donald Trump's fault. In order to save democracy, you're not allowed. In order to save democracy, 80 million people aren't allowed to vote for Donald Trump. They got to kick him off the ballot. In order to preserve journalism, to protect journalism, we're going to ban journalists from talking to Putin. Wow. Everything's fucking stupid.
Tucker Carlson is in Moscow right now interviewing Vladimir Putin. Right. The first American, I'll say, journalist to interview Putin since the war in Ukraine. What does that tell you about Tucker Carlson and right-wing media and also Vladimir?
Well, it shows me what I think we've all known. He's what's called a useful idiot. I mean, if you actually read translations of what's being said on Russian media, they make fun of him. I mean, he's like a puppy dog. You know, he somehow is...
Look at how nervous these people are. The entire establishment, all of these criminals, they're all working together. This dumb bitch, not this ugly dumb bitch, this other dumb bitch over here. All he's the journalist, but I mean, come on, winking and nod. He's definitely not a journalist. He's not a journalist. He's asking questions to interesting people and bringing that information to the masses. It's kind of the definition of journalism. But like, he's not like a real journalism. Again, we're being lectured to about journalism requirements and journalistic standards from a bunch of people who think that dudes can cut their dicks off and be chicks, and you can take experiment. Listen, if you take an experimental vaccine, it'll definitely keep you from getting the sniffles. You just need to keep taking it because that's how vaccines work now, right? You got to take 18 fucking shots of this vaccine, even though it doesn't give you protection, doesn't give you immunity, and doesn't stop the spread, but you got to take 18 shots of them. None of this makes any sense. Our country's been hijacked and run off a fucking cliff, and now we are dealing with a bunch of criminal elements trying to gaslight through. When you have a coup or an overthrow, the most dangerous time for the people who did the coup or the overthrow is that immediate time afterwards, because then you got to be careful of the counter, the counter revolution.
How many no-shows? What do you mean by no-shows?
Once you overthrow a place, you need to ram hard, boys.
I wasn't expecting anybody.
Right, and they
We're 8 minutes into it.
They got caught stealing an election.
Hey, JC.
And now it is full bore. It is full press gaslight.
Jody, good to see you.
Stupid, and they're going to try to just
I don't even think I'm going to report tonight.
And hope that they can get 10, 15 years out from it, then normalize it through the history books and culture and media, and then just move forward like nothing fucking happened. And they've been doing this forever, buddy. None of this.
I'm just gonna sit here for a minute. Just to record this.
Bruce Lee killed Koreans.
It's gonna get weird.
So here we've got the journalists, the state-approved journalists, big mad at somebody going and interviewing Putin, and they'll tell you, "Well, hey man, it's not like we're not trying to do Putin. This is Nathan Tucker getting the interview with Putin. It's not because he's a journalist. He knows Putin is a friend." Really? And the real journalists who won't ask or answer any questions about Epstein. The real journalists who didn't want to ask any questions about Harvey Weinstein or Sam Bankman-Fried or any of these other criminals who have been caught doing, just massive. Epstein and Maxwell are trying.
I think we're just gonna do some
journalists will ask
cup watch tonight because I'm not even thinking I'm gonna go in.
To ask right now, when you have two gigantic, influential billionaires trafficking small children to the world's elite, and none of you cocksuckers will ask who did they sell these kids to? To whom were these children trafficked? You will ask that question. You're not a journalist. But here's a Christian Amanpour. Does Tucker really think we journalists haven't been trying to interview President Putin every day since his full-scale invasion of Ukraine? Slava Ukrainia, by the way. It's absurd. We'll continue to ask for an interview, just as we have free. Hey, he ain't gonna talk to you. Thanks, Blade. High praise, brother. Putin's not going to talk to Christian Amanpour from CNN because Christian Amanpour from CNN is a shitbag propagandist. I think Putin. This interview, it comes out tomorrow, by the way. Oh my! It's going to blow up the internet. This interview is a little over an hour long, and it's unedited. It's unedited, and it's going to be posted in its entirety on Tucker Carlson's website and on X or Twitter. And motherfuckers got me saying X now, boys. Son of a bitch. Turning like a worm. So, I imagine Putin says, listen, I'll talk to any. Putin's not. You think Putin's afraid of Christian Amanpour? Putin kills motherfuckers. Putin is KGB. Putin has probably strangled the life out of a lot of people. I don't think he's afraid of some fucking shitbag from CNN. No, I think Putin he says, I'll talk to anybody, but you need to take you're not allowed to edit the interview. I will sit down with CNN to take the hour-long interview uninterrupted and show it on your network. CNN's not going to do that. CNN ain't interested. CNN's not interested in journalism. CNN is a propaganda outlet. CNN only wants to mutilate an interview and weaponize it to prolong and amplify the efforts of the shitbags that they protect. CNN is not about getting accurate information. How has CNN been wrong on everything? CNN told me to invest in WorldCom. CNN told me to invest in Bear Stearns. CNN told me to invest in AIG. CNN said there was no inflation. CNN said the border was fucking secure. CNN said if I got one fucking shot of the stupid fucking vaccine, I wouldn't ever get sick. CNN's been wrong on fucking everything. It's impossible to be right on everything, and it's impossible to be wrong on everything.
No, I'm not done.
Crazy. The only way you could
I'm listening to this.
On everything is if that's your fucking job. And so, yeah, he ain't going to talk to you because he's not interested in being utilized.
We're in cup watch. I think you're running it. Yeah, it's live.
So here you've got Tucker Carlson, and he's telling you, listen, I'm not afraid of Russia. I'm not afraid of
the cops with them.
We're giving hundreds of billions of dollars to Ukraine. The world has been financially restructured over the last 2 years because of Ukraine and Russia. We have dumped hundreds of billions of dollars into Ukraine. There is a conflict that could potentially drag the world into World War III. And every single shitbag media has interviewed Zelensky and blown him while they did it. And nobody has interviewed Putin. So I'm going to go interview Putin. And every single person got fucking insane over this. They're scared. Yeah, actually blowing down it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah, they're afraid. So Barbara Walters has interviewed Putin. Charlie Rose has interviewed Putin. There's been a handful of these shitbag lefties. But those shitbag lefties are going to toe the establishment line. They're not going to upset any apple carts. So the machine doesn't care about them. The machine doesn't want an hour-long, unedited interview of Putin getting out for millions of people to see. So they're panicking and they're losing their minds. So they're talking to they're talking to this. Anybody going to ask Hillary Clinton what happened? So in the lead up to 2016, when she was running the State Department, she sat there with the second in command of Russia and had a fucking reset button. Lols, we're hitting the reset. Remember this? Reset. One year after Hillary Clinton hitting a fucking reset button with that other dude, in command of Russia, the next year, Putin steals an election against her, and she didn't see this coming. My State Department was completely caught off guard. This is all dumb. It's all dumb. It's all dumb. So, they'll tell you with a straight face that, no, for serials, white supremacy, the biggest threat. By the way, what? Tucker Carlson's a useful idiot. Real journalists like Christian Amanpour definitely trying to go see Pootie Poo. Here's a little bit of what Tucker had to say.
We're in Moscow tonight. We're here to interview the president of Russia, Vladimir Putin. We'll be doing that soon. There are risks to conducting an interview like this, obviously. So we thought about it carefully over many months. Here's why we're doing it. First, because it's our job. We're in journalism.
Yes.
Our duty is to inform people. 2 years into a war that's reshaping the entire world.
Yeah, that's it. We should hear from Putin. If we're in a proxy war with the dude, we should hear from him. We've heard from Gaddafi, we've heard from Hussein, we've heard from all these other third world dictators. Putin's the only one you're not allowed to hear from. I wonder why. So, Christian Amanpour and these other shitheads from the mainstream media apparatus will tell you with a straight face that they're trying to see Pootie Poo. We're trying to see Pootie. Oh, you're trying to see Pootie Poo? So, you're trying to see Pootie Poo. Are you getting wiretapped? Oh my God, that's a conspiracy theory.
Callers just heard 3 gunshots in the area, possibly a car speeding away with no descriptions.
And by the way, it's ridiculous.
Allen just confirmed that he's going to be interviewing Russian President Vladimir Putin. He argues that Americans have a right to know all they can about where they're implicated in. Carlson contended in his preview video that the Biden administration has opposed and even attempted to hinder his attempts to interview Putin.
Wait, say that last word again?
Say the last word? What?
The Biden administration has allegedly attempted to prevent him from interviewing Vladimir Putin. Do you have a comment on either the interview or that allegation?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not a comment, or absolutely not that didn't happen?
Absolutely not a comment, to be more clear, period. It's a ridiculous premise and a ridiculous statement that was made.
It's a ridiculous premise. The Joe Biden administration, the most legitimate administration of all time, would never impede, disrupt shenanigans when it comes to an American journalism doing journalisms. It's ridiculous. I dare say. I will not comment on it further because there's no evidence, boys. Obviously, what Tucker said that he was wiretapped when he wanted to. Tucker Carlson tried to set up an interview when he was at Fox. Tucker Carlson tried to interview Putin 2 years ago, and he said he was wiretapped. See, it's been debunked. You stupid fucking racist terrorists! You maggots! The NSA review finds no evidence supporting Tucker Carlson's claim that the NSA was spying on him. Stupid idiot. Fuck, he should be arrested. Tucker Carlson should have his bank account frozen. He should be denied re-entry into Americas. He should be put on a war crime list, and he should be killed, according to the White House, allegedly, of course. White House blasts Tucker Carlson for ridiculous claim about Biden interference interview. Well, there you go. Idiots. Stupid idiots. Oh, wait. No. Oh, no, not receipts. Son of a bitch. He's got receipts. Of course I got receipts. Yeah, no. When I show up to a gunfight, boys, I bring a butter knife and some receipts.
told you that the National Security Agency has been monitoring this show and the content of Tucker's emails. According to a media outlet called The Record, the NSA has just completed its internal review of the matter. The NSA now admits that it unmasked Tucker's identity.
Holy shit. I mean, that's crazy. That's fucking bananas. So here you go. Let's set a table, boys. Let's explain what happened here. 2 years ago, Tucker Carlson says, you know what? Let's interview Putin. I'm going to keep this on the down low. And so I'm just going to speak to a handful of individuals so I can get this interview up and running because it's with Putin. He then gets a phone call and he says, you know, they're spying on you, right? You know that you're being listened to. And the dude who warns Tucker Carlson to this reads Tucker Carlson his text messages. Now, Tucker Carlson thinks that he's sending text messages to set up a Putin interview, and he's sitting there going, well, it's illegal for the government to spy on me, so the government's definitely not spying on me. No. That's not how that works. We don't have an American government. Our government's been hijacked. That Kenyan fucker, George W. before him, they steal elections, and they've hijacked our country, and they are using these bullshit federal bureaucracies to just trample over every aspect of our Constitution. So Tucker Carlson is emailing and texting an individual in Russia. The CIA and the NSA and the administration's listening to him. The dude who warned Tucker Carlson read him his fucking texts. Tucker Carlson goes out on his show and he goes, I got being listened to. I think I'm being spied on. Every single apparatus screams that he's an idiot conspiracy. There are a shit ton of articles saying, no, the NSA said they're not investigating Tucker Carlson. Now, again, you got to put on your fucking lawyer spectacles. Yes, you're not investigating him because it's not a crime. You're not investigating him, but you are spying on him. You're listening to Tucker Carlson's phone conversations. You're reading his emails. You're reading his texts. You're spying on him. So yeah, when the NSA comes out and says, we have Tucker Carlson's insane, we're not investigating him. They're not saying they're not listening to him. They say they're not investigating him. Investigating has a very specific Black Laws Dictionary definition. They're spying on him. So he says, no. I got other people reading my text messages. So then the NSA has to come out weeks later after the NSA and the CIA and the Joe Biden administration gets all their clown puppets to write articles saying Tucker Carlson's an insane person, that the NSA is not investigating him. They write hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of articles and dump them into the internet. So that's all you see now. You got to do some digging to find this article. You got to do a lot of digging to actually find that the NSA then comes out a month and a half later and goes, okay, fine. He got caught up in an investigation. We were spying on somebody else. And Tucker Carlson's emails and Tucker Carlson's texts and Tucker Carlson's phone calls got caught up as we were investigating this other person. And so we went to a federal court so we could get an unmasking of whose conversation we were actually listening to, and it just oopsies accidentally turned out to be Tucker Carlson. Here you've got supposed to be the fourth estate of our government, the watchdogs of these shitheads in Washington D.C. All these people who care about journalists like Khashoggi, so much caring about a journalist from America being spied on by his own fucking government. To set up a fucking interview with Christine Amanpour is going to tell you with a straight face, I tried this to get it. I tried this so hard. Okay, well, did the NSA spy on you? Are you concerned about the NSA? Tucker Carlson tried to set up an interview. He got spied on. They spent millions of dollars But with the bullshit bureaucracy of getting his communications, collating his communications, getting federal judges to sign off on taking his communications, and then getting other fucking fake fucking FISA judges to sign off on unmasking him. This is a lot of money. But they just did it to him? They didn't do it to you? They didn't do it to Rachel Madcow? They didn't do it to any of these other shitheads? That hardball goofball? Stop the rain! Stop the hammer! I'll go up there right now! Stop the hammer! Hey, did he try to get an interview? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You're a bunch of shitbag, Vici, yellow journalist prostitutes, Christine Onomanpour. You're a fake fucking journalist. You will ask real questions. You are a whore for CNN, and you will do what CNN tells you to do. You will be a good little bitch, and you will continue to break the establishment, and you will continue to not ask real questions, to not look for real answers, and not talk to people who've got any type of different opinion of what the establishment allows. So now you're all upset at this dude. Anybody who tries to interview Putin, you're going to get spied on. Anybody. If you are going to talk to Vladimir Putin, they have ring-fenced Vladimir Putin. Establishment, the legacy media, big tech, they have Alex Jones the shit out of Putin. And if you are going to break through that informational blockade, they are going to fucking spy on you. They're going to listen to your messages. They're going to tap your fucking phones. They're going to tap your wife's phone. They're going to tap your dog's phone. They're going to follow you the fuck around. They're going to scoop up all of your information. They didn't do that to her. They didn't do that to any of these other assholes on MSNBC. They didn't do that to any of you. They didn't do that to any of you. Because you weren't going to do an actual interview. You weren't going to actually pose a political threat to the regime that stole a fucking election. And they're going to tell you with a straight face, that's ridiculous. How is this a ridiculous claim? The NSA has admitted in their own report, their own filing, from their own talking, that they scooped up Tucker Carlson's information, that they violated his civil rights, that they went to a bullshit rubber stamping fucking federal court and they got a rubber stamp to violate an American journalist's civil fucking liberties. You did that. They admitted to doing that. And with a straight, stupid, fucking illiterate goofball face, oh, that's ridiculous. You fucking can't. She needs to be arrested.
Do you have your partner call 3107-3107?
You don't. She goes, what? What did he say? He was spy. He said that we tried to stop. What? We tried to. What? She didn't know. You didn't know? How did you not know? Please, bitch, please. What are they worried about, boys? What are they so worried about? I'll tell you what they're worried about. Putin claims that Biden isn't in charge of the U.S. Early reports of Tucker's interview. Holy fuck, tomorrow's interview is going to be nuts. Tomorrow's interview is going to be just insane levels of holy shit. It's going to be not. This is going to. Putin claims that Biden isn't in charge of the U.S. Early reports of Tucker's interview with Putin allege that he said Biden isn't running the U.S. Now, listen, you know that Biden's not running the U.S. You know this. I know this. You're way ahead of the curve, by the way. Here's the thing. He's gonna give receipts. This doesn't leak out like this. Joe Biden's not. Putin says Joe Biden's not running the U.S. This little nugget doesn't leak out without a Moab coming out tomorrow. A massive informational Russian Moab is coming out tomorrow. It's going to be insane. Repeal the Patriot Act. Yeah, no, repeal the Patriot Act and arrest everybody a part of it. Completely illegitimate. Innocents fighting over who loves Putin the most. They don't see the trap. So here's what we're heading into tomorrow. Holy bull. So take a look at what the federal government has been doing to Elon. Elon Musk has been getting the Donald Trump treatment from this illegitimate regime. The FCC is now investigating and launching criminal probes into Tesla. I imagine they're going to launch them into maybe his Boring company. Every company that Elon Musk runs is now being criminally probed, investigated, or already having federal lawsuits fired in the direction. The FCC, the SEC, they're all launching all types of lawfare attacks into Elon Musk because Elon Musk operates a gigantic social media platform that they can't control. A platform that they had control of just a year ago, maybe a year and a half. We wouldn't have access to any of this. All this shit that's busted out lately. This is all. None of this was coming out last year. None of this was going to make it anywhere. And they told you it's dead. Stupid Elon Musk. He fired 84% of the diversity weirdos drinking kombucha all day on Twitter. Oh, Twitter's dead. He bought Twitter. Oh yeah, he broke it, huh? It is the number one app in the Apple Store. It's the number one app. Every month it's not the top social media app, right? It's not the top news app. It's the top app of apps. It's like this isn't that number one comedy for ages 12 to 16 who are black. No. This is the number one app. It's the number one app. It's beating that Minecraft, boys. Is that even a thing anymore? Shut up. So, number one app, highest usage ever. Every month. Twitter is getting more. He fired 84% of the fuckers working at this place. He fired 84%. Not only did it not blow up, not only did it not fall down and break, it's smoother and a higher amount of people on it every day. Now, that platform is going to get an hour-plus long unedited interview with Vladimir Putin, and they're going to talk about a bullshit rigged election. They're going to talk about a bullshit war in Ukraine. They're going to probably talk about biolabs. They're going to be talking about a lot of shit over there. And tomorrow it is going to be a nightmare for all of the spin doctors in Washington, D.C., for fuck's sake.
It's hard to give him a pause. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to switch the stream to my main. Yeah, it's fire. Enjoy. You guys enjoyed the ride. I should be here an hour ago. Let's try to get this level. Later all.